Good afternoon and welcome to At Home with Rhonda today. This is going to be a real short video. I just harvested a boatload of basil out of my garden. And so I already have a big shaker full of dried basil. And so I went on the internet, I looked around, and there were two different things that I could do that I'm so excited about. One of them I'm doing right now, and actually what I have done is I have chopped up my basil. Well, first of all, I cleaned it, dried it, chopped it up, and now after chopping them up into bits and pieces, I have put them into this ice tray. And now, without further ado, I'm going to take my olive oil right there. Okay, let me see if I can turn this so that you can see. There we go. Okay, and the directions basically just say all you want to do is fill up each ice tray with oil, and then you freeze it, and after it's good and frozen, then you can put them in bags, and then the next time that you are cooking spaghetti or a chicken stir fry or whatever meats and meals that you enjoy putting basil in, you can pop one out, throw it in there, and you have some flavored olive oil that is basil flavored. So isn't that so cool? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill all of these up. I'm not going to stay on the video the whole time, but I'm going to fill these all up, and then I will come back whenever it's done. So I'm excited about that, and then I'll tell you what is the second way that I am preserving all of my basil. I'll be back. Okay, I have finished filling up my ice trays with my basil and olive oil, and actually I probably had about 3/4 of this jar left, but this is a really good olive oil, so I'm very thrilled to be able to use this premium olive oil with my basil. But this is what it looks like. Okay, look at that. So you'll one of the things that I had to do is, as I did the first filling and that olive oil sunk down, you had to kind of keep going back and refilling each little pocket there. So now I'm going to put this in the freezer, and I don't know how long it's going to, how long it's going to take. It's olive oil, and I have a feeling it's going to take longer than most things, because olive oils just don't freeze that well. But hopefully it will freeze enough that I can have some ice cubes of my olive oil basil. So when I get that all done, I'll be back. I'm back. Actually, it's the next day. I got really overcome with events yesterday. It's very easy for me to do in the summertime, but I wanted to come back, and right now I am letting my basil olive oil cubes, I've taken them out of the freezer, and the kind of little ice trays that I have, they're really, really cool. I think I got it from like a thrift store or something, but on the back of them, it has kind of a silicone type of thing that is flexible. So all you have to do is just let them sit out for about 5 minutes, and then you turn them upside down and you can just push those right out. I really love this, but this is what it looks like. My basil olive oil, I cannot wait to be able to use these. You can pop these into so many different things. A chicken stir fry, oh my goodness, it would take it from just being ordinary to extraordinary, to giving it some flavor. So anyway, I'm kind of, because it's a little hard right now, I'm gonna let them kind of thaw out for about 5 minutes, and then we'll pop them out, and I'll put them in a little baggie. But I told you yesterday that I would tell you the third way that I process my basil. And actually I did get this online, and it's such a great idea. You basically make a basil salt, and it's shelf stable. You don't have to keep it in the refrigerator. You don't have to process it, can it. You can just dry it out for 2 days, 48 hours, and then I'm going to put it in some mason jars. And basically all you do is you take a cup of fresh basil, and you put it, I actually use a coffee grinder. And I'll tell you, I attempted first to use like the big what do you call it? Like the mixers, not mixers, the blenders. I tried my big blender and I put like 4 cups of fresh basil in there, and then I put the salt in there, and it did not do very well. It just really, the blender got all bound up, and I ended up having to take everything out, and then I did it in small batches. So that's the rule number 1, I would say. I am so willing to take one for the team and to try it first so that I can come back to you and say, hey, this is what I would do. So I would definitely do it in small batches, which is a cup of fresh basil. And I kind of packed it down in there into the cup, and then a half a cup of just regular table salt, okay? And I use a coffee blender because it just does such a fabulous job. You stuff that in there, you put your salt. You can either put it on coarse. For me, I've got like 4 different settings on my coffee blender. So I think I put it on coarse first, and I kind of had to tap the sides until it started to blend up really well. But basically, look at this. Look at this. So I'm in the process of letting it dry right now, and you'll see some little clumps. But then what I'll do is when it completely dries, I will put this back in my coffee blender, and I will get rid of all of these little clumps, and I'll put it like in a salt shaker. And so it's basil flavored salt. Is that not awesome? So instead of just throwing some salt on something, you can have some basil flavor as well. But it's pretty dry right now, but I'm going to follow the rules, and it says to let it dry for 48 hours. So that's what I'm going to do. But look at that. It's a basil flavored salt. So I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm waiting to let my olive oil basil cubes kind of thaw out just a little bit, just enough that I can pop them out. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. That only took just a minute. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? I'm so excited about this. You know, I was thinking, I don't know why I didn't come up with this, but there are so many ideas. Don't be afraid to go on the internet and just take some time to do some research. Look at that. So now I will put these in a little Ziploc baggie, and I will keep them in the door of my freezer. And that way, when I'm ready for it, I can take one out. I can pop it in whatever it is I'm cooking, some spaghetti or chicken or pork, whatever's your flavor. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you will plant and grow some basil. I hope that I've inspired you to do this so that you can harvest some basil and enjoy all the benefits of such a flavorful spice. You have a good day today. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may He keep you safe, and may He keep you blessed and give you peace today. Have a good one. Bye.